Hi guys. After 2 years now of having the incredible misfortune of being alive while a scammer like the armchair detective Alan Vinnicum is allowed to run around social media creating lies and storms around and between people for his own monetary gain, I struggle to watch him because of the pain that he causes people, the ruinous behavior, and the way that he scams innocent and vulnerable people out of their money. These are all facts. There are many, many channels who have stood up and tried to expose this person and have done. Now, for some reason, YouTube and Patreon have allowed him to continue. Obviously, they've banned him for hate speech before. They've taken away his super chat, so big part of his income, hence why he is pushing Patreon. I mean, the man should go on the shopping channel and try and sell his own Patreon, because basically that's what it is. He can call it a diamonique filmic experience docu, and that's the way that he would go on about that for hours. Anyway, so this monster is still being allowed to continue, and I just clicked on one of his videos this morning, and literally, and I could say this, within 30 seconds one's blood starts to boil because of the lies. And I cannot believe that there are people, if there are, because I'm not sure there's many left, that still follow this person and believe what this person says. After everything that he said and done, then this video, those 30 seconds, was so jam-packed full of lies. It was a lie sandwich. He calls the Rusek family the family of the tragically annihilated women and children, in this case. God, I hate saying that. He doesn't even call them by their names. The mother, the father, the brother, the R family. Such disdain, and all because the armchair detective stole the shadows video from someone else, blocked them, and then decided to reap the benefits himself. First he denied it, now the armchair is saying it doesn't matter who found it, I vindicated Shanann. And all because the armchair detective hasn't got thanks and fame from the beautiful Rusek family, or acknowledgement. Now, this is because he was abusive to them, has ridiculed them, their life, their recovery from a horrific grief process. A man who knows nothing about them, nothing about their process, nothing about who they are, and rightly so. And they've kept themselves private, but now are speaking up because it's just gone too far. So, in these 30 seconds, he describes the family as such. He says that they were very supportive of him. They weren't. Armchair detectives say he's getting it from all sides. He's not. Armchair detective said he single-handedly vindicated Shanann. He didn't. And so on and so on. He says he's got proof of, and people can watch his documentary, blah, blah, blah. Now, all of these things are designed for new people tuning in. I mean, crikey, the man just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, the amount of things that come up, Jesus Christ. If we put the amount of things together that AD thinks is happening, it would be like a friggin' sitcom where everything happens within half an hour. 4 seasons in one day. And it's not true. It is all a sitcom. It's created. It's a created channel to create more views. It's almost like a YouTube farm it's become. But not quite as successful. Hey, Alan. So every time I go on, I feel slightly dirty. This salacious channel, full of lies, full of things that Alan is pretending to do to make you feel a certain way about him, which is a scamming textbook, right? He's telling new people things that make them want to feel sorry for him, that make people feel like there are sides that they must go on, and they'll pick him because he's obviously the victim, right? The mere fact that this monster pretends that he's a victim against and pitches himself against real victims makes me sick. Makes hundreds, thousands of us sick. Now, until YouTube finally get rid of this person from social media, we will continue to speak up against him. Now, people who get on my channel and give me abuse, it's fine because I just delete them straight away, so they never actually last. No one has come onto my channel and given me any logical reason why they're following the armchair detective. All I've had is he found the shadows. No, he didn't. And that's it. Nobody has any reason, because they don't really have a reason to follow him. Only the one that Alan's created, which is a war between two sides. He gets people involved and he gets people on his side. He gets people to part with their money for nothing. No new information. Alan hasn't proved anything. He hasn't done anything for the case. All he's done is abuse and harass the Rusek family. Even the titles of his videos now are clickbait and including the Rusek family, almost baiting them to come onto his channel. But yet if they did, oh, sorry, I just dropped the camera. It's all going very well. If they did, what would he say? He could go on a live with them. They would do it. They've got balls. He would do that. But can you imagine if reality was actually facing Alan? That one of the Rusek family were in front of him or on the phone with him? No, that could never happen. Because then it would be reality. And reality's here, Alan's up here. What would they say to each other? Alan wouldn't know what to do. What to do. Hence why Alan never is on a panel with anyone who is in reality. Never has different types of guests on. Never really has anyone that one would respect professionally on, with a really sort of middling opinion, a professional opinion. And the only people that have been on have scarpered pretty quickly. Colin Sutton, Netta Newbound, both professionals. So AD has avoided that. And sort of invites on peddlers. And I hate that expression as well, but all I see is peddling. So yeah, I haven't had anyone actually have an opinion that's logical to anyone, or have a debate or an argument for, with facts. Only emotional reactions, as in, you leave AD alone, AD's done a lot, AD found the shadows, you're all hating on him, why are you hating on him? That's the only comments there ever are, because there isn't anything of substance to which you can merit AD for. There just isn't. All Alan Winnecombe has done is create damage, chaos, harassment, verging on the criminal harassment to the Ruseks. And oh my God, I hope they take him to court. I really do. I hope he faces them in the flesh. I really hope he does. And wouldn't it be great if we could all be there to see that? So yeah, that's what I get when I tune into one of his videos. After 30 seconds, this is what comes out in me. because I am still flabbergasted at this person's brazen lies, and not even flinching. What does that remind you of? What is that like when you see someone on video and you see something and you go, oh, something's not right here. There's something in the eyes, there's something in the behavior, there's something in the 2 years worth of videos that have brought about nothing that make you go, something's not right here. It's untrue. You can see it. It makes you feel a certain way, right? When you tune in to the Armchair Detective, it makes you feel something very quickly. Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. It brings out a physiological reaction in you, because already what you're getting is the shopping channel. You're getting an emotional response to what he's telling you, to what he's selling. And what he's selling at the moment is to go after the Rusek family, and the Rusek family and not the victims. Armchair Detective is. That's what he's selling. So everyone has, well, most people, a lot of people who don't know him, have an emotional response immediately, because that's a scam artist, that's what they do. And he gets you in there. And this is what I despise, the fact that he's chosen to sell lies and to harass the Rusek family. It's despicable. Despicable. I don't know how he's getting away with it so far. And I really, really hope to one day face this person. I would love to speak to the Armchair Detective. Oh yes. So anytime, AD, come up onto a live with me. Let's talk.